And a 1.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hey, it's
Hello.
going all right.
Welcome to the game where I kidnapped, highly encouraged my lovely players here to embark in a venture of Curse of Strahd with me, known as Strahd and Coffee. If you don't know who I am Stealthy Chaos. I am your current Chaos Coordinator for this lovely game. We're all kinds of fun here. I will get an intro down, eventually at some point here. We have a spiel. Do we have any announcements?
Stay tuned to the end for a schedule. Quick shout out to Tabletop Audio. That hum that you hear right now in your soul is brought to you by Tabletop Audio. It is a great free software to enhance the playability of tabletop games with your party. Stealthy is like a wizard at wrapping a scene with this shit. It's actually a lot of fun. They have a Patreon to get extended tracks and merch and whatnot, but you can use it for free as long as you give them a shout, which is what we're doing. It's right above. Actually, Dippy, if he points all the way up, Tabletop Audio is above his head, but like way up there on screen.
Oh my god!
And Dippy, who wants to do the spiel?
Oh, sure, I do it all the time. I'll do it. It's
Give
fine.
us a follow if you like what you see.
No! More energy!
Give us a follow if you like what you see.
I said more energy, not more sarcasm. Give us a subscription if you're feeling generous. A Prime subscription gives us the money and you the ad-free experience at no cost to you if you have an Amazon Prime account. Give us a subscription on the YouTube channel to keep up with the VODs of all of our shows, past, present, and future. Follow the link tree in the description of both the VOD and the stream to see all of our other fun stuff, like the Instagram, to see updates when we go live, memes made by Dono, and clips edited by Brett. Those will come back at some point, right? Surely. The merch store... You can go to the merch store to have a small piece of our channel with you, with all the new merch that's there. It's all fun, it's all cool, it's all cozy, and there's the new one which Dono made, which Dadley hates.
I made it. I want credit for making it. I don't want credit for the idea.
And you can also go to the Discord server where you can chat with us and all of your fellow ANIPOD fans at any time. That server is lovingly upkept and hosted, well, not hosted, but moderated by our Chaos Coordinator today, Stealthy. Stealthy has a book club, which just wrapped up their book, That Time I Got Drunk and Seduced a Demon, or did something
Not
with a demon.
Not seduced.
Got drunk and summoned a demon, saved a demon.
Is it that kind of
I mean, it could be, though.
Could be that kind of book.
Anyway, our next book is Dungeon Crawler Carl.
So good.
So go join
That's
the
gonna be
ANIPOD
really
Discord, the Ani Nation Discord, and talk to Stealthy about joining that book club. As always, we appreciate anything you do to support the channel and support what we do here, but do what you can, not what you feel like you have to. Your financial security and responsibility is more important to us than us entertaining you. There are plenty of things you can do without taking money out of your pocket, like following on Twitch and subscribing on YouTube to get all of the core content for free. The core content of us doing our thing with our shows and with our lovely faces is always going to be available for free. Hello, Combo Luck. Thank you for the follow, and hi, friends. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
I recently opened up my own personal Discord for my community, and I sent out an announcement saying that we're playing tonight.
Aha! Well, thank you, Brett,
Yay!
for shilling to your personal Discord. Hey, if you watch the stream, if you watch Brett's stream, then maybe, yeah, join from there. There you go. Well, happy to have you, Combo Luck. We hope that you enjoy the adventure. What else? You can interact in the chat and in the chat on Twitch and the comments on YouTube to up our analytics and get more eyes on our content. And you can share the stream and the VODs with your friends and family so that you get more. We have more opportunities to do more things, to do more content for you. So thank you for watching and supporting our show. And with that, Stealthy, take it away.
Yes, before I get into it, I would like to take this time to remind you that this is an adult channel with adult themes. Specifically, this is a horror-type game where you'll experience horror-type things. If this is not your kind of shtick, then I would suggest watch one of our other campaigns on this channel. With that, I will give an inspiration to one of my players if they can recap what happened last session.
There was a cooling down period. There was a cooling down period where we had just entered into the forsaken land of Barovia, and we met a soothsayer lady named Madame Eva, and Madame Eva gave us the skinny on where we were, and gave us a bag with our stuff in it, which was helpful. She then told us to look out for 5 of her Tarokka cards, and we've proceeded through the gates to the settlement of Barovia? And the village of Barovia, and traveled for a little bit. We came across a grave, an improvised grave with a man in it, and a letter in that man's hands. We read that letter, and that letter said that his daughter was infected with vampirism, or something of the like, I think, maybe. There was also another envelope with one of the Tarokka cards in it. The ghost! That was kind of scary. We then traveled a little further into the actual village of Barovia itself, and we stopped at the Blood on the Vine Inn, which is a great name for a tavern, by the way, and we got ourselves a table. We had some drinks. We had some fun times. Before we did that, we found another one of the cards. I don't remember how.
The guy we were talking to has one in his possession.
Oh, that's right.
He
has one.
refused to give it to us, even for money.
That's true. And
well, he is a prince.
And the entire time, the vibes of the group were bouncing back and forth between Judas being pissy, Marlena being curious, and Ryder going along for the ride and almost attacking Judas for calling him a dog. Or something along those lines. And Mew being Mew, because Mew is wholly unique and intentionally sassy. So... And that's
do anything intentionally.
And that is what has happened up to this point.
I'm about to talk to 3 MILFs, but yeah, you forgot. That's
You are about to talk to 3 mil.
I thought it was
Maidens I'd like to
Gills?
maidens I'd like to frolic with.
no.
That would be before.
I love that. Catch me using that all the time.
Man,
I like to
frogs.
Maidens I'd like to frolic with.
Alrighty, so where we pick up, the party is in a tavern that at one point was opulent and... Sorry, I'm trying to think of the word. Words are hard today, guys. That was very opulent. It was definitely a place that you wanted to be at one point. However, the wallpaper is now dingy with soot and stains of possibly beer and wine on it. Not very well kept. The wood is worn and creaky under your feet as you walk, and you, as you walk across the room to this table of ladies who have been staring at this group of newcomers for a while, you do hear there's a couple hollow spots in the floor. Definitely some supports probably need to be repaired as you approach these women.
Now, what are 3 lovely young ladies doing in a place like this? I hand them each a glass of wine from the pitcher that Ryder set up for us last time.
You see the oldest among them kind of looks you up and down very blatantly. Well, what do you think?
Well, I'm assuming it's for the drink and maybe perhaps to catch up on recent affairs, but also in case anything catches your eye. And Mew does a little trick of like switching the cups around, but not actually slipping anything in, just the show of dexterity as a charlatan is prone to have, as he kind of puts it in front of each of them before kind of settling it down. And in the middle, there's Ace of Hearts, just regular playing cards.
Mm-hmm. As you kind of do this, you see all three of these ladies very expertly follow your hand movements of what you're doing. They are a little bit different than the other people around you, whereas everybody around you is kind of wearing more rougher homespun things, very muted colors, browns, grays, things of that nature, and very much really worn workwear. These ladies are in rich reds and purples with gold embroidery on it. Very well kempt, very, while not exactly lavish, it screams that they do have money. And you saw this kind of wear. Madame Eva was dressed in something similar to this. As the oldest looks at you again, and she takes her wine and swirls it and takes a sip and goes, "You have the pleasure of addressing the owners of this fine establishment. Now, what can we do for one such as you? You are not around here, that is for sure. I have not seen you before."
Well, I hope we're just new. Any information about the area would be appreciated. Names are also always grateful, but what are my manners? My name is Mew, and you may, and I am be delighted to hear names. And if I'm not worthy, I completely understand. But you lovely ladies looked a little lonely, and if you wanted, I was offering to give you some company.
You see the younger one. She's all of these ladies are very fit. The youngest one, she's shorter, has a slender build. They all have dark black hair. And she leans over and goes, "Such manners. Well, I think some things can be arranged. My name is Sorvina," and she gestures to the others. "You've been talking to my lovely sister Alenka," and points to the woman in the middle. She's the same height as Alenka. They're both pretty tall, but she seems to be a little bit more reserved and quiet in nature. While still brighter than everybody else, her clothes are a little bit more muted, and she doesn't have rely on makeup as heavily as the other two. This is Mirabelle.
Mirabelle, Salinka, and what's the last name?
Alinka and Sorvina.
Sordina?
Yeah, Sorvina.
Sorvina.
Mm-hmm.
Sorvina, Alinka, and Mirabelle.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I don't think that it's things that you can do for us, more like we can do for you.
I wouldn't want to oppose, but just information would be appreciated, and there certainly could be some sorts of trade. I can sing, I can sew, I could put on a fashion show if you really wanted to. I can dance a little, I suppose. I've worked a little bit in construction. I'm just kind of a working man trying to make it through, and at any point, kind of absentmindedly to the people behind him, I met these people yesterday, to be honest. And we're just trying to figure out what comes next. Do these three have the similar vibes as three other elderly women that we came across earlier this time?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're probably in. The youngest is 30. The oldest is just barely 40.
Okay.
They're all really close in age, but they're not like the other lovely ladies you had a chance to meet earlier
Yes,
on this
lovely.
adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's trying to get a read and see how the rest of the room, how they're interacting with the rest of the room. These women are he, as a reminder, he's wearing not his flashy carnival clothes. He's wearing basically a basic kind of well-made but well-used coat, a small, almost like bowler cap, and his pants and shoes just look like regular stuff. He looks just like a blue-collar worker, just on from
yeah.
towns. Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe, you can see the group of people by the fire are eyeing them a little suspiciously, but nothing completely out of the ordinary. The group by the fire is definitely keeping well away from you guys specifically. You can see deep eyes of suspicion directed towards Judas. However, you can see if any. Give me an insight check
You got it.
on the room.
Not good for me. That is a total of 14.
You can see the suspicion directed toward the ladies is something that, if anything, it's like more like routine suspicion. Like this is definitely something that they're suspicious of them, but it's something that happens all the goddamn time. The suspicion of you guys is much sharper from pretty much everybody in the room. Specifically when it comes to those who have displayed magic. It's increasingly sharp, almost needling so. These ladies, however, don't seem to bat an eye at any of it.
Is there an instrument like in this main hall, like a piano or like a giant harp or any sort of like instrument that is used like a regular player that even if it's been like long abandoned or anything like that?
No, there's nothing like that in here. This is a very simple. You can see a space where at one point there might have been something like that in here, but it's no longer there. But you see the oldest one lean forward and go, "Now, what do you think about our lovely home here? You seem to have just arrived. I'm sure you must have questions for us."
Oh, so many, but I never want to talk a pretty woman's ear off when I don't know anything about them. But it's very beautiful. I've been to worse places in worse conditions. In my line of work, ma'am, if I may be so honest, you see the best and the worst, and it can be in the span of a day or even a few minutes, depending on how well people are willing to hear me.
Your line of work, well, what skills do you have?
Bit of singing, bit of dancing. I do a little bit. I'm a odd jobs man personally.
And the ones who are entertaining our dear Burgomaster's son. They all seem quite colorful, if I may say.
Yeah. There was a job. I was like, I need some cash. I'm trying to get from one place to another. Might as well. We all got the same job. And one thing led to another, and we're here.
Well, it seems like you're more than capable of handling most things in this area, then.
You flatter me, ma'am. You said this is the eldest one talking?
Yeah.
And that's Sorvina?
Alinka.
Alinka, you flatter me, Madam Alinka. May I have a seat?
Of course. Our table is always open to anyone who wants to join us, though not many do.
Their loss, my gain. And he takes it off. He takes off his hat. And interesting thing, he has a bit of stubble that's kind of like this dirty brown, slight, more blonde. The top of his head, however, is closer to almost like a pink, softer, almost like a muted salmon or like cherry petal. And he takes off his hat.
You see them again, kind of eyeing you. And so, what things do you want to know, or shall we play a game? You ask a question, I ask a question.
I love a good game.
This party is great at that game.
So we can definitely play a game. I'll let you go first, as I am guest.
A small part of the small part of Judas that has been like kind of idly listening to this conversation because he hasn't had anything better to do. As soon as they hear that they're about to play a game involving questions, wants to like chuck the bottle of wine over to that table and say, "You need this," and like. And like chuck it over, half anticipating Mew to catch it and half anticipating it to either shatter across the table or just like land and slide across it.
You know what's funny? As you were talking, Dippy, I was just shuffling my cards, and the card that flipped up, I swear to God, was the Fool.
Unbelievable.
It's my favorite card.
It's very pretty in this deck.
She looks around at all of you, and then the youngest one cuts in and goes, "I want to know about the yellow one. What is his name, and what does he do?"
His name is Judas, and he is a practitioner of the arcane. A bit of a wizard, apparently.
A wizard? Well, that should be of most interest to some people around here. We had a wizard once, but apparently he went quite mad.
He has a few tricks that are impressive. You've seen him do a few of them here and there.
Well, I have asked my question. What is yours?
You will gently like take up her hand and kind of look at her palm as if he's doing a slight palm reading. Is the shop that you got your clothes from still open? I'd love to talk to your tailor.
No, I'm afraid that you won't find clothes of this make here in town. They're more with my people. They come through from time to time. We are one of the few that have settled.
I see. He'll gently let go of her hand, doing that soft thing where like he rubs his thumb against her palm, just being respectfully affectionate before pulling back. I ask my question, please.
The middle sister, the quiet one, and she goes, "Well, what skills do you quite possess? We have been looking for some people who have skills in the sneaky or the dexterous of hand," as she put your bowler cap on.
I've been known to be quick-handed, I suppose. As actually, Dadley.
Yeah.
You mentioned that Ryder smokes. Does he have a pack of cigarettes specifically, or no?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
as he's going to pull out Ryder's pack of cigarettes.
No, I'm drunk. I need those.
Ryder, you dropped this, by the way, and he kind of shakes the probably half pack of cigarettes.
Oh, thank you. He stomps his way over as you guys are saying you need somebody sneaky. Thank you. I'm going to go back to talking to the Burgermeister.
Sorry? Have fun.
Hit the Burger Man.
It's the Burger Man.
I have been known to have sticky fingers. Well, sticky fingers sounds terrible. I've been able to...
You're talking to 3 older women. They love sticky fingers. That was disgusting, and I apologize.
That was foul.
That was way worse than I thought it was going to be.
That was foul. I'm clipping it, obviously, but that was foul.
Incredible.
Ryder, take 1 point of psychic damage.
Oh no!
Oh no, the barbarian is missing 1 hit point.
Oh no!
How terrible.
I like to imagine.
What kind of work would you need for someone that is a bit more dexterous, as you so kindly put it? I'll use that as my question if you're willing to elaborate.
She's kind of still with your hat on her head. She goes, well, someone has been taking things from some of my family in Velaki. A circus master, I think, but that's something that can be discussed later.
Did she say that someone's stealing from the circus master, or the circus master stealing from
the circus master is stealing from her people?
Yes, I've had my fair share of those kind of folk. We'll see what we can do. Or I will see. I can't make any promises for them. We all have our own agendas a bit. But your question, my lady? Looking to the last one.
Olympia speaks up again and she goes, well, I'm more interested in the tall, scaly one now. And then she is very much... Ryder, you feel eyes on you.
I know the draw of a cougar.
I think she's human, actually, but sure.
One can help.
She's... Legends of a silver dragon long haunted this land, but I don't think they meant that one.
My dear, I am 100% sure you would eat him alive and he'd be down for it.
Fuck.
Oh, and then also I guess Ryder. And then I guess Ryder as well.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I can physically see Bradley blushing.
Stop it!
No.
Well, I might have to talk to him more then.
But he actually used to work at a university as security. So he's very good with his hands, most likely.
I'm sure. And probably a blade, too.
You'd have to ask him.
Fuck, I knew I had a spell that I wanted to use last episode, but I couldn't find it in time. When we were
Enlarge
walking past...
reduce. Enlarge reduce.
No. When we were walking past the body, I wanted to cast Gentle Repose on it, but it's a ritual. It would have taken 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do, too. I wanted to do the exact same thing.
I have it in my spells. I just couldn't find it in time. It's
You and
the
I
second
need to,
one.
check each other's spells and, see what we can compile.
We pre-stream talked a lot about house rules. House rule, if 2 people have the same ritual spell, they can cast it together and cut the time in half.
That's interesting.
Yo.
I will take that under consideration.
Kind of a neat spell. It's still 5 minutes, but...
Yeah.
True.
If I may ask, are there any rules that us newcomers should be made aware of? Any curfews, any taxation we should be aware of? Are there pickpockets that we should be made aware of, or any customs?
You can use this one. Go. Well, as far as curfews go, I wouldn't say that there are many, but would not suggest that you be out after nightfall.
Okay.
There are lots of things that get rather hungry around here.
Are you included?
See the middle one kind of slap her sister under the table.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, "Well, I might certainly be on the table. But as far as things of real danger, well, lots of things go bump in the night. Yes?"
Certainly. Thank you.
But as far as taxation and whatnot, nothing but yearly taxes to worry about, but those are collected on time for our law.
Which one of the sisters expressed interest in Judas versus which one expressed interest in Ryder?
So the youngest, Sorvina, expressed interest in Judas, and the oldest, Alinka, expressed interest in Ryder.
Ilinka expressed interest in Ryder. Sorvina expressed interest in Judas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Just keeping that in my scratch paper. Also, Sorvina's the youngest, Ilinka's the oldest, and Mirabelle is the quiet one.
And she's the middle.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
No, Ilinka and Mirabelle are exactly the same age.
They could have been.
They could have been. They could have been. All right. No, that's fair enough. I drop my semantic point. Go on.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? I don't want to take up much of your valuable time.
You see the middle one's eyes drift to Marlena. She goes, What about that one? She is different, yes?
Mirabelle expressed interest in Marlena?
My brain immediately thought, but it would be terrible to say to these noblemen, yes, she can read, because we're in the Dark Ages.
I just love...
You could not say that. Would never say that.
I just love that you came over and just like, I gotta be charming and charismatic, and they're like, who are your friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Miu's got a face. I want to talk to you, but I don't want to date you. It's one of those curses.
Miu is ultimate wingman.
Well, it's pretty clear Sorvina's kind of open to pretty much any of you, so.
Yeah. And here's also the other thing. I think a lot of people when they first meet Miu think he's very gay.
So how is he different from you again, Brett?
I couldn't tell you.
Incredible.
She is definitely, I'd say, the most interesting out of the four of us. She worked at a bookstore before coming out to this line of work.
That's quite interesting. We don't get books often around here, but if we find anything that she might be interested, we will let you know.
Oh no, she doesn't know how to read.
She runs a bookstore, doesn't know how to read.
Oh no, I meant the one that said we don't get a lot of books.
Oh, the one that doesn't get a lot of books.
I'm sure that if you talk to her, she might have a book that you might be interested in reading. It does not hurt to ask.
Well, we will see. And she hands you back your bowler hat.
Thank you. And he'll gently put it back on. If this is asking too much as a newcomer, we came across someone who had fallen to wolves outside of town recently.
Well, that is quite common here, yes.
Yes. And he was carrying something on him. And he'll go over the message that we found about his daughter, the Lord's daughter. And I'm not quite sure if that's what you're talking about, but that's actually not what I wanted to ask you. He was also carrying this, and he'll do a few flourishes and flick out the Tarokka card.
Give me an insight check.
29.
Wow.
Wow.
I also just love how Mew has exactly zero prescience for self-information preservation. He has offered up his name, the names of everyone in the group, offered up that we have this card that might be worth something. What we do, how we got here, how we're new here, how we don't know each other very well. All of this information can be picked apart
said, do you
by
want
any
their social security number too?
Yeah, pretty much. If we had social security numbers, Mew would have offered them up in the precedence of charming these old women.
Old women. Thank you very much, sir.
40.
I said old.
40.
The youngest is just turned 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, old women.
I'm 31.
Whoa.
I turned 29.
Judas is 62 years old, canonically.
Judas said, grumpy old fucking man.
Yeah.
Judas is a boomer.
So anyway, to rein it back in.
in relation to everyone else, yes, he pretty much is.
That makes so much sense now, actually.
Oh wait, no. On my sheet, sorry. On my scratch paper, he's not 62. He's 42. So he will be 42 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Running it back in. You see, the older two sisters have like a very impassive face. And the youngest, you see a flash of interest and recognition come across your face, and then she schools her face into neutrality again.
Un momento, por favor.
I know what these are, and if one's missing, surely there are others, and there's probably a owner of this deck. As someone who has been harassed by carnies, could you give me any information on that? As he slips the card back into his personal effects.
You see all the sisters kind of look to each other as the youngest immediately. She's obviously the most impulsive out of all
I couldn't tell.
them. You couldn't guess. She immediately sits forward and goes, I don't know if you are aware of how powerful those things are. You should definitely return them to their owner. Because there is power in such artifacts. But as far as seeing them amongst others, I cannot say, but they do have a way of finding those who they're meant for.
I was afraid of that.
But if anything, I might suggest the people around here are a superstitious lot. If any such cards come into their possession, then they would most likely seek the help of the priest, as he is also knowledgeable in such things.
You have a question for me, and then I will have one about the priest, if you'd be willing. But
she looks at all of you and goes, well, more of a request.
I can only give you their name. I can't promise anything else about my friends.
More from you, actually.
Oh. He adjusts himself to be a bit more, yes.
We tend not to have, to be greatly trusted in town, but if you do happen across any, other Vistani artifacts, would you mind bringing them to us? We do not like such things of our people to be loose out in the world. And I can promise a very good bottle of wine in return.
A tempting offer, my dear. However, we got a similar assignment from the owner.
Well, if it's from who I think it is best that you return them to her as quickly as possible.
I'm a bit of a stickler for getting everything done, having the entire project done instead of running back and forth. I'm not that good of a runner.
But other things, yes.
I'll see what I can do.
Wonderful.
And my last question, and pardon me if this is a little blunt, is it common for your priest to let random people scream out in the middle of town and not reach out towards it?
You must mean Mary.
Mary.
I don't mean to laugh, but her situation is unique amongst others. He has Strahd, but she will not see him. She does not take many visitors these days.
I see.
But if you feel so inclined, those that she has not met before, she might elicit a stronger reaction from her.
True. But even if you're interested in newcomers, we might come across as a little bit looking over to the group who are having this conversation with this nobleman.
Burgermaster? Is it really? 20 minutes later, still can't comprehend it.
No. Burga. Like they own land in the town and they were allowed to vote because of that.
We're not going to get into the fact you need to own land to vote.
Why not both?
He owns burgers and he uses them to vote.
Colorful and probably robust, which can be off-putting.
She looks you up and down again. She goes, I don't know that you might have a chance. You have kind eyes. She might be receptive to that one. But I will warn her story is quite tragic. But not mine to tell.
You have one question, my dears, and I should probably get back to them. And that was very kind of you about my eyes. They're new.
Mew's blushing over there. I see it.
Dude, he has a thing for these older women. I don't know what it is.
I agree with it. I think that's true.
I can't lie. The oldest one's kind of checking me out.
You see the oldest kind of lean forward and she goes, well, another request is, since we don't get visitors often here, any interesting stories you have, you come back to tell them.
If I can find you here, I can make sure. I'm sure we'll be here often.
Oh, my dear, we are always here.
Wonderful.
Now go back to your friends before they get themselves in trouble.
Of course. Gently tips his hat, gets up from the table, leaving his untouched glass for them to pour amongst themselves or fight amongst themselves for it. He doesn't care. Leaving that ace of hearts on the table for them, as the deck he has a few extra anyway, so it's fine.
You see the youngest pick it up and start playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
As again, they sit back watching all of you. Coming back to the group with the nobleman as Mew walks his way back over.
struck out, bud? I'm sorry. Yeah.
What do you mean? I got everything I wanted.
Coming back alone? I didn't think that would be the case.
Now that is surprising.
They're not my type. As he sits down.
Bullshit.
Well, well, go on then. What do we know now?
Wait,
now that
hold
you've
on
talked to
one
them?
second. Burger Master, this is Mew.
Well, I am not the burgomaster, but
You don't smell like beef, so that would track.
It's a nickname, bud.
So
do you not like
would
it?
we call you a slider master then?
just call me Isamark.
Okay.
Isamark. Mew, nice to
Isamark.
meet you.
This is a very serious town full of very serious people, Ryder. I don't know how kindly they take to jest.
I don't know. And he'll point his thumb casually so that Ryder can see. I think the eldest one fancies silver.
Give me 1 second.
Silver?
I didn't mean.
Drop it into drop it into
Pirates now.
No, that was a casual.
drop it into dish
hints.
a little bit. Yeah.
I lean into the table and I'm like, I'm gonna try one thing, and then I promise I will be just normal Ryder for the rest of this.
I don't believe you, but please.
You got this. She'll pat him and cast guidance on him.
Oh God, I'm getting tired, and I rented a room here, but those beds don't look nearly as comfy as I'm used to sleeping in. Ugh.
You hear the oldest from the table goes, "Oh, I can certainly help you with that one."
Okay, bye. Ryder's gone. Have fun.
Like cloud of smoke in the shape of outline
Hold
of
on,
Ryder's
can one
body.
of them grab him by the tail real quick, just like trying to grab him by the belt or something like that. Just be like, wait a minute, we got
What?
business.
Here's the thing. We could, but he weighs 300 pounds. None of us are stopping
I'm so
him.
trying.
You are being dragged with him if you grab his tail in
No,
My
this.
chair goes like lurches.
If somebody tries to stop him, he will sit back down and be unfriend.
No, hey Patrick.
It's actually Isamark who grabs you by your tail.
Oh. Okay. Are you?
As he leans forward and goes, "I would be careful with Vistani.
I'm not
Their
used-
motives are not always what they seem. Not to mention your coin purse might be a little bit lighter than when you wake up in the morning."
That's fair. Hand it to me.
I had to. No. And also, I want my cigarettes back again.
And he hands out individual cigarettes. The carton's still there, but it just wants the cigarettes specifically.
Keep the carton, give the cigs back. That's a
Well,
power.
no, last time I gave him the carton, but there weren't any cigarettes.
Oh,
in it.
right.
So,
Sorry, missed that.
no, you're
part.
fine.
Ryder will turn and wink and just. Next time, they're keeping me busy.
She makes a motion of like anytime.
I did pink. You see a pink dragonborn.
As a reminder, he's still glittered and lashed up.
Oh, you see a pink frilly dragonborn.
He bats his eyelashes like.
Just like that moment from Chowder, just like, pretty please.
Okay.
What
I figured he got Bambi eyelashes going on, bro.
Bambi eyelashes.
As Ryder sits back down, Isamark, "So you're looking for Tarokka cards then?"
Also, I'm not quite sure what they express, but just anything in particular.
But mostly those.
Yeah. Work.
Mainly because it's the only thing we've been told to do by anybody who knows anything around here. As he just kind of, Judas just kind of leans back, places his hands behind his head, and is just like, I realize that the rest of my compatriots are being rather chummy, and I haven't offered up much of anything, but that's because I just don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, we were in the woods, and now we woke up in a different neck of the woods than when we started, and that is not exactly the most comforting vision to me, and I have people back home who are probably getting more and more worried about me, so if there's, like, a fast-tracked way out of here that, could be offered up in exchange for money, services. I have ties back to Wizard College back there. I've seen people looking. I know that you want to know more about this, and like minor illusions, like a little like firework display coming out of his hands, just like whatever, and it like stops momentarily as he closes his hand, and he's just like, if you need magical education, you can come back and I can get you a seat at a table somewhere. But the shorter that we are here, the shorter that I am here, rather, let me retcon that. The shorter that I am here, the better. Not including the other three in that statement very pointedly.
Ismark goes ramrod straight as you start showing off your magic again. At this point, and he goes, well, if you're looking to leave it that quickly, I cannot help you. The only people who can reliably enter the mist and then leave are the Vistani. Although, them helping you doesn't come without a price.
It also sounds like helping you also does not come without a price. So
Hold your horses, cowboy. I put my hand on Ryder, who's trying to get up.
I'm just saying, they wanted my help.
They wanted a piece of you, but I'm sure they're taking more than your
The
word.
Vistani are there is the woman who wanted us to retrieve those Tarokka cards, Vistani. And likewise, are the women who over there that our friend just talked to, are they Vistani? Because I would love to have a word with them if they know how to get it, if they know how to get the fuck out of here.
You can, if it's who I think it is who sent you on this fun little trip here to our local
Madam
town.
Eva.
A snort of derision comes out of him as he goes, she's
Looking this
the
guy
only one
over.
who will be straightforward about what she wants from you. She's the only one who will be straightforward at what she wants from you.
Well, fuck,
Can
I
I
mean-
check if he's like being sarcastic or not?
Yeah, giving this guy a once over. Is he a piece of shit?
My passive
give me
insight is
insights.
13.
Is he a rich piece of shit? Because that's what Mew's
My
getting.
my passive is 13. Do you want something more specific?
I'm
More
so sorry.
pointed?
I'm so sorry, Stealthy. You're the.
If you're looking more pointedly, go ahead and give me active insight checks. Just with your passive, he seems very genuine in what he's telling you.
And
That's
he's
what-
just like, but the air of which he is telling it to us is very hoity-toity, or coming from a place of
It's coming
condescension.
From, you're being abrasive to him, so he's matching energy.
True.
True. But you can see he also shares the same vibe as everybody else, very grim-faced. While his clothes are nicer, there are still those muted grays, browns, blacks.
And what's with all the color around here? Why is everything so lackluster?
I think they're depressed.
Dungeon Master, that's my second 30 of the campaign.
Holy shit.
Christ, man.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll give you a normal number, 16.
Okay.
My passive is 11.
And we will we will resolve all of those insights after we come back from this short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Bye-bye.
Nightmare.
Welcome
October
back to
isn't
this nightmare.
here yet. Can't.
That's tomorrow.
Insight resolution?
What do you mean tomorrow? Never mind.
Yeah, so he does need something from y'all. That's very apparent. For those who rolled the active insight. My passives, you can tell he's matching the energy that he's receiving.
Not mine.
He does for those who rolled, he does he's trying to be helpful, but he does need something from y'all.
But is he actually a piece of shit?
No,
like,
he's
look
not
at
trying to be a piece of shit. He's just a kind of, like the rest of them, kind of grim, very downtrodden. It's very apparent their lives are not easy here.
Yeah. And then we come strolling in looking rich as fuck. Just like...
Yeah.
Hey, bud,
And
I'm willing to give
super
you so much money
relaxed.
for that one
At
card.
least for a majority of
Ooh.
the party.
Here's something that Judas will add. If his passive insight is enough to read the lives of the people here are a little less well off vibe, then he will also very pointedly be like kind of tagging onto the end of his statement, just being like, if it's money you want, it's money that I can give you. Like, I'm sure there's plenty. Yeah.
I don't think this gentleman needs money from us.
We also tried that last time.
You did try that last time.
He is drunk.
Fair.
Yeah. Also was, thinking to himself for a lot of last session and wasn't paying super duper attention last session. Like, not me not paying attention,
Yes.
Judas not paying attention.
No, I get it.
I missed most of the conversation, but I believe my friends did tell you about the circumstance we came across. And we're gonna be willing to try to help, but you have to make it worth our time a little bit. Surely you understand. We're drifters at best.
Well, it seems that no one else is willing to help.
We have
I
certain
helped
skills
you
and we'll
with
help.
your quest. You help me with mine.
Does he still have the
He did. He stuck
Card
the
out?
card back into his pocket.
Okay. I don't know if I saw it, which is all I was asking.
Ryder would have tried to whisper it at some point. Maybe it came out kind of bluntly of like, he has one of the cards.
That was indeed what I asked him about when he first sat down here.
What kind of work is it? Is it something we can discuss here, or would you like to come into one of our rooms in a non Ryder giving me puppy dog eyes kind of way?
It's, do you want to come into my room instead of, do you want to
looks
come
at all
into
of
my
you.
room?
And
Can I come into your room?
then look
Whoa.
immediately back at the ladies at the
Phrasing.
table. And he goes,
Fuck.
perhaps it is better if we discuss this at my house.
Don't you usually take someone out to dinner before you invite back to your place? And he'll gesture to
Dinner
the door
can
so we
be
can go.
provided.
Judas stands, if he hasn't already. He's just like, just give me a minute. And will turn and not like stomp, but like step. Stomping is angry. But he's like stepping over towards that table of the women who were acknowledged. At your leisure.
You do see the youngest one kind of perk up whenever you start walking over.
I'll naturally gravitate towards her because she offered the attention. And I'm just like going over and I just like kind of, he's tall. He has to kind of lean onto most things to put a hand on them to like, you know, and like.
She puts both arms on the table, laces her fingers. Yes, how can I help you?
I would melt.
Yeah. What, at that? At
Yeah,
what?
100%. Yeah.
Judas is
Ignore me.
stalwart. Judas is stalwart when he looks at her and goes, I don't know what my friend told you, but my priorities are a little more direct than his. I'm trying to find a way out of here, and apparently you three are the ones who can help. Or at least, you three are the ones that are people give a damn who actually believe can help, so. We're already helping one of your friends. Being very derisive of, like...
One of your kind.
Without being genuinely, like, trying to group... He's trying to group these three women and the one we've already met together without, like, being derisive more than he has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Not
so he won't use the word
racist,
friends.
But
kind of grouping and othering without being negative about it.
And
So the word that he chooses is friends. When he says, we're already helping out one of your friends by trying to find cards for them. You wouldn't happen to have any of those, by the way, would you?
No, it's not.
And he will rattle off the
possess.
names of the three that he will rattle off the names of the three that they have no leads on yet.
or the
Master
two,
Stars,
because we
two
have
of,
leads on one.
we have a lead on one of them. Yeah, come in.
We have one of them, and
For the
then
momentum. Aha! Beautiful.
Everybody's getting served food around here.
Butter on your rice.
I'm so lonely.
I'll
the
take
flirting
soy
I have is in D&D.
Yeah. What's that? Sorry? Say that again?
It's okay.
No, you better say it. I need to know what you said.
I said I'm so lonely. The only flirting I have is within the D&D.
Oh, I didn't need you to say that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, Dippy.
I'm sorry.
we were like Dippy, no.
I wanted you to repeat it because I thought it was about me. I'm sorry.
It wasn't about you.
I
Master
want
of
you
Fr-
to
I
see
love
the
that
mug.
Yeah.
I saw that, and it's so cool. We both have mugs dedicated for this night. It's great.
That's really good. Is that topped with the sweet soy?
I need to get a beer
what is
stein
it?
of
You
stew.
put a lot of alcohol in that.
It's a mesquite.
It's a mesquite chicken, yeah, but you have
Apple barbecue sauce on it.
That's good.
As
Thank
much
you.
as I love hearing about your
Yeah.
food, Dippy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get back.
You're gonna what?
We're gonna get back to it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Uh,
I've been trying.
as she kind of leans forward again, innocently batting her eyes. As I told your friend, we ourselves do not possess what you're looking for. However, if you're looking for a lead on Tarokka cards, if anyone in town has some, they would have most certainly sought the help of the priest.
Oh, the one that was screaming. Right. Okay.
No, if you're she's saying that if anyone in town has Tarokka cards, they would have gone to the priest.
Mm-hmm.
But the priest was not the one screaming.
Box?
Oh,
Priest is
sorry.
not the one screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
The
Mary.
Man, what did I miss last episode? Who was
That was
screaming
this
when we
day.
got into
That
town?
was earlier. That was from the first house that we passed by. There was a young girl screaming.
Named Mary, which I discovered today.
Just now.
No, I got that part. That's what I was. That's what I missed. Was the young woman that was screaming isn't the priest?
No. No, the
No.
comment was, why would the priest let somebody be screaming?
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
But as if it's leaving our fine land that you're asking about. Unfortunately, I have yet to see anyone who has not Vistani successfully leave. Unfortunate, really. I think those others could use a change of scenery.
Well, then I think you and I are going to become very good friends, so that you can tell me how to get out of here.
Well, as telling you as how to get out of here. I don't know if that is possible, but I can certainly try. Anyway, anything to see more of that lovely yellow sunshine color.
And she cocks an eyebrow.
Obviously looks you straight up and down.
Yeah. As he cocks an eyebrow and looks back at her and seriously considers it for about 15 seconds.
She's very pretty.
She's 30. You're like, yeah, she's great.
For this.
As he just looks and is like, let me think about it while I'm here. As he just like, as he finishes by saying, because it doesn't look like I'm getting out of here anytime soon, gets up away from the table, will grab the back of his hat and tip it forward, like in a motion of like, you know how normally a tip of the hat will be like taking the hat off entirely. It's a little harder for Judas to take off his hat because his horns poke through it.
Yeah.
His horns poke through it. So he grabs the back of it and slides the back end of the hat up so that it kind of rotates around the base of the horns. The front of the brim covers his eyes for a little bit. And he like looks up again with like a little glint in one of his piercing green eyes looking at her. Says, "Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss
Sorvinia.
Sorvina." Is he?
As I understand, your name is Judas, yes?
Wow, he really cannot keep his mouth shut. Yes, it is.
This is your
It also
address,
helps
right?
that I have pretty good hearing.
As I like stand back up straight and just like nod, turn and follow wherever my friends will be going next.
And Ismark is stood and moved towards the door. And is seeing if you guys follow.
Wait,
The door of the
Yeah.
I do grab my cane because I didn't bring it over to the table with me.
Ryder follows. Mew's not the only dexterous one in this group. Ryder's
Sure.
a bartender and is good at making tips with all of his fancy tricks and whatnot. He also has a deck of cards. Don't remember why, but Ryder's gonna quickly write his room number on a card and flick it over to the oldest woman.
Oh, she knows. She's the owner.
Mew doesn't tell them that though. Mew is hiding that information because it's none of their business.
Okay, does it anyway. Just a quick flick behind the back as he's leaving.
If you don't look back, you don't see it, but she does tuck it into her bosom. Yes.
I feel the presence.
Well,
I feel a disturbance in the force.
I feel a correction in the. But no, we're going out into the. It's nighttime, right? What time is it actually? They just told us not to be out at night.
it was like noonish 30.
Yeah. Whenever
Okay.
you guys arrived.
Yeah,
Noonish
that's when we were
30.
at. Yeah,
I did not think about that when we were drinking all this wine.
yeah.
It's 6 o'clock somewhere.
So here's the trick. We're not in the United States, so it's just drinking. It's called day
Yeah.
drinking in America.
It's just
Everyone's just drinking. So tell us, Mark, which way to your lovely abode?
He points to the big ass house in the center of town.
Oh. As we're walking by, like I kind of tap him on his shirt, saying, "Very nice. I'm gonna try to pickpocket that card out of his possession, and replace it with a regular playing card."
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's not at the center of town. It's towards it's at the southern end of town, but it's a big ass house.
Sure,
If you
yeah.
look at your player map.
Stealthy, retroactively. Checking myself for feeling lighter than I usually am. before I fully walk away from the Vistani table. What did you say?
You aren't missing anything currently.
Okay, good.
Your underwear's missing.
Belt.
Ah. But yes, as like, that's a very nice house. Patting him, just trying to snag the card and switch it. An old bait and switch.
Give me. I am probably gonna regret this.
You could.
But go ahead and give me a sleight of hand.
I'm using a different die because that other die's been hot, and I don't want to like bully anyone. That's still very aggressive dice.
Oh my god.
That's a 28. It's a 20.
Jesus, Brett.
He's good at he's good at 3 things: talking to people, stealing from people, and noticing people. That's it.
That's all.
And it just so happens that I was about to say, and it just so happens that all 3 of those things are the paramount factors of D&D.
He's not very...
You go to do this and everything, and he goes, "Wait, thank you. It is a family home." As you feel his fingers wrap around your wrist. And he goes, "Be careful, sticky fingers are punished in a very traditional way around here."
Ah.
I think that
Was
means
he-
he'll cut off your hands.
Was he trying to pilfer the card?
Yeah, yes, he was.
Okay, yeah. I was waiting for someone to do that.
Good to know. And I'll
Because I
slip out
was
of
gonna
his
try to
grasp
do something to help with that, but it's
with
too late now.
disadvantage. I rolled a 28. If I with the 28 I'm not getting it, I'm not getting it. That's plot armor.
Fair.
Either that or
As
he has
he-
the best anti-theft protection in Barovia.
Is the screaming still happening?
Yeah, it's still going.
Are
You
we walking?
see, it's something that he kind of ignores. You guys do walk right past the house
If
that it's coming from.
yeah, if we're walking past the house, is it just a wizard thing to be able to see through your familiar's eyes, or is that with the Find Familiar spell? I never remember.
I believe it's just a familiar spell.
It's the Find Familiar spell,
I
yeah.
think, yeah, the Find Familiar spell.
My little frog. I'm just gonna stick him to the window while we pass. And while everyone else is chit-chatting and talking and whatnot, I'm just gonna be trying to get a vibe from him, like using his eyes and ears and whatnot.
All of the curtains to the windows are drawn shut.
Okay.
So you can't see anything. You can hear the mournful wailing.
Are there
coming
words
from-
in it, or is it just belting? Like,
Belting. Occasionally you do hear what sounds like a name. Gertrude?
okay.
It's kind of hard to tell. The voice is very hoarse. That this is that's coming from. This woman has definitely been sobbing for hours.
Is this kind of one of those moments from The Pianist where this woman is just repeating it ad nauseum and doesn't care if anyone interacts, anyone stops her, just like this is what she's going to continue to do. Yeah, that tracks.
All right. I'm gonna leave Sticker there.
Sticker. I
His name is-
forgot that was what you called him.
His name is Sticker. I'm gonna leave Sticker there. Everyone will see like Ryder's mood dropping, but he's still walking with everybody.
Oh, by the way, Ryder, the woman in question that you seem to be fawning over you,
Yeah.
her name is... It's Alurka, right?
Alinka.
Alinka. Alinka.
Like Plinko, but with an E
Yes.
and an A.
Her name's Alinka, and we are currently renting rooms in her establishment.
Oh, she's the owner.
You could call her the master of the house if that's more your fancy.
Yeah.
Mistress. I mean,
Mistress too.
How about we stick with proprietor for now and not get any funny ideas? Completely disavowing the final thought that he had with Sorvina.
Serena.
He just smiles and nods and lights it.
His mark again reiterates, if you do take her to your bed, you might wake up with some things missing the next morning. So
I didn't bring a whole lot with me to begin with.
Tell me about it.
Oh,
Pulls,
my mom's
pulls out your
making it
wallet,
so
looking through your
inappropriate.
photos.
They're
kidding.
all my little sister.
Aw.
Aww.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be stealing your shit. Nah, that'd be impolite.
Where's my...
as far as what you are all looking for, it might be good to seek the priest's help. He is going to be the most informed in the town. But as far as what I need, as you guys approach, this is a massive house. It is very well made. Again, like everything else around you, it's cleaner than most everything. There you can see where lichen is and moss are starting to cling to the harder to clean areas of the house.
This isn't the one at the
paint
bottom of the map, is it?
Yeah, the very south.
The very bottom of the map? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
The paint is starting to peel. But there's still, you can see stained glass windows. Very ornate, depicting different scenes of plenty, harvest. The sun seems to be a recurring motif. At least you can't tell if it's a rising or setting sun. But it's definitely prominent. Approaches. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say Marlena would probably hold her pendant to Hestia a little closer.
He notices this and goes, "Is that the symbol of the one that you follow?"
Yes, the Lady of the Hearth.
Cannot say I've heard of that one before.
Who do,
She's a little lesser known. Yes, it's Lady Hestia.
Y'all keep bringing up this priest, and you haven't heard of her. What do y'all worship around here?
If you're the worshipping type.
I mean, why else would you have a priest?
To scare
Well,
away
he
ghosts.
could just be one of those. He could just be one of those fire and brimstone, end of days, predicting the apocalypse type priests who don't really follow anything except death.
I mean, that's a god still.
The last time I saw one of those fellas actually worshipping Merkel, he died very shortly afterwards. So I guess you have a point. So.
He goes, well, as you were saying, if you're the worshipping type, the prominent deities in the area, or the Morning Lord and the Night Mother, but worship of the Night Mother is a toss-up on if she is good or if she is more sinister in nature. The Morning Lord is the most common deity around here. That is what our priest, and he points to the far north of town. That is where you'll find his church.
Does he have a name?
No.
Donovich?
Donovich.
That's the priest's name, right?
Right.
And, you a religious type?
I've seen too much and thought too much to think that the Morning Lord is still among us.
Me will lean over to our own cleric and be like, If he's the Morning Father, does that make him the god of morning wood?
I think that would make it more like the Sun Daddy. But
Thank you, priest.
A priest of Lathander.
And he takes out a gold piece and puts it into an empty cup.
Funny.
Dump out the water that was in it.
If it was empty, if it wasn't empty, he wouldn't have done that. He would have put it in her palm.
I want him to do it.
He is too perceptive to make a mistake like that, for the record.
Judas will laugh.
It was a mistake.
Judas will laugh at the information revealed and saying, "A priest to Lathander in a place of eternal darkness and gloom. Now that is funny."
It sounds like the beginning of a very sad poetry scheme.
Lathander.
That sounds like
Who's that?
Lathander, Lathander. He's the Morning Father, isn't he?
The Dawn Father and Lathander are two different gods.
Are they?
He doesn't.
Technically, yes.
That doesn't mean anything to him, Lathander.
So,
you see, he has no recognition for who Lathander is.
The Lathander was a name for the Morning Father in earlier versions of the
Forgotten Realms. He's the Forgotten Realms, the Dawn Father, the Dawn Cataclysm. He's the Morning Lord.
Is he?
Well, here's the thing. If we're
Faerunian greater god.
We're at a different time. We're centuries behind us. He could have been known as the Light Father beforehand.
We time traveled?
We isekai'd. We isekai'd into a vampire dimension. What do you mean?
So Barovia doesn't know anything about Lathander, but they still use the name Morning Lord.
That was his name beforehand. That was in 3.5. That was his name.
Do that?
Right? 3.5?
I don't know.
Listen, I just discovered that in D&D Beyond, they now have party inventory if you're in a campaign together.
Yes.
So that's like really fucking cool.
Yeah. I'm about to put the frozen hand in it for everybody.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
I don't need you giving me a cold hand. Not again.
Oh yeah, party inventory.
You looked at Smart. He is generally confused on Lathander. He has no clue who Lathander is.
The Dawn Father, the Morning Lord, I mean, all the words you've used so far. Oh, good gods, we traveled somewhere different in time, too. And I just, like...
Or we're in, like...
I mean...
We're in a recluse town. They have different names for different gods.
I will say this with the fact... I will say this and reiterate this by saying Judas has a religion check, a religion score of +7. So he just, like... Yeah, he has a passive knowledge of, like, you know...
Oh, I'm aware.
Like that. It's just... No, I'm explaining it to them, not you! So Judas knows something about gods, and the fact that this person doesn't know anything about Lathander... The name Lathander makes him assume that not only is Barovia a much different place, but it's a much different time. So... That's an assumption he can continue to make, at least for now.
So what is your favorite dish to have as we start going into this house?
It's a dog I met in the desert that was so much fun.
That's very funny. That's very funny.
Just so flat, just nothing.
If you go onto the ANIPOD YouTube channel, you can watch another one of our series called The Crossroads, where I play a kobold dog named Dish, who is 10 levels rogue. Who is a...
Brett has a thing for rogues.
It's a fun time.
It's a fun time.
I didn't know you were rogue, right?
She's not.
Thankful. All right. Never mind.
No, I just got it. I see you.
Hey, I just got it too.
Oh my god, how long? Anyway, as he answers you,
what am I drinking? So what is your favorite type of food?
In what sense?
What do you say?
Braised lamb.
Ooh.
It is really good.
We're just a party that asks so many questions.
I know. So as you guys approach this house and he ushers you in, he does push open like iron gates. You can see that it's pretty obvious. They are mangled for the most part. Like, they still function pretty well, but it looks like something... And Ryder, this is pretty apparent to you, as someone who deals with a lot of brute force. It looks like somebody took these gates and went at least a couple of bars and just, like, physically mangled these. Like, they took them and twisted.
Yeah. Had some
Pretty hard.
Had some troubles recently? Forgot the house keys?
Unwelcome visitors. Part of the reason why I need help.
Lead the way.
Are these unwelcome visitors human?
At one point.
Because we hear a lot about these wolves, and so I was wondering if maybe it was the wolves. Oh,
Yeah.
at one point, that's different.
Yeah,
That is a different statement.
Where are the wolves? Where?
But he just says it like cutting out all the middle words and just like, where are the wolves?
Where they at though?
Get up at that dog.
You
Get up
actually,
at that dog.
he goes, wolves, werewolves, vampires. All problems here.
Oh, good.
Fantastic.
Great.
As he marches you guys up the steps and enters the house. Again, very, very first look. It's beautifully furnished. There's wallpaper. There's a coat of arms. And then as you look closer, the paint is peeling in the corners. Weirdly, every window has something hanging in it. Everybody give me a religion check.
Hey. 19.
21.
Fuck.
18.
God damn.
These are holy symbols that have been imbued with radiant power.
Ooh.
Are they?
And they're hanging on every window.
Are they the same?
Walk in,
two
and there's one over the
symbols?
door.
Are they the same two symbols, or are they multiple different symbols?
They're the same symbol. All over. It's based on what he told you. You can assume it's the symbol of the Morning Lord, a rising sun.
I thought you weren't a religious man.
I'm not.
Okay.
Protection from curses doesn't require you to believe, Ryder.
I thought magic only worked.
Certainly helps, though.
What did you say?
I thought magic only worked if you believed.
As he like flicks his thumb and like as Judas flicks his thumb and with prestidigitation just makes like the old lighter thumb trick on the end of his finger.
Yeah.
And just like looks at you and he just says, "Continue to believe." Passes his hand over it and makes it disappear.
Yeah.
Mew does the same thing,
it's
but
still,
with the
it's
trick.
still there. Do you see it?
No. No.
Mew does the same exact thing, except it's the actual like trick that they use, like the
It's the
layer
actual
thumb.
magic trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I mean is like
Marlena, as these guys are playing with fire,
I was just about to ask, does Ismark flinch like he usually does?
he does.
Okay. I would like to kind of like trot and catch up to him. And like while they're kind of talking and like doing their tricks and stuff, she'll be like, "Why is everyone so afraid of magic?"
Magic has never brought anything good to this land.
So has no one here the ability to cast magic besides strangers that walk into the mist?
The Vistani have some inherent magic. Some of them are even practiced in the craft. But the last time that someone wielded magic, that mage went mad.
We've heard of other people that have come to this land? Is there like other strangers like us? They've come and they come. Was he like part of that, or has there been
He
any?
explained that to us last session. This is the guy that told us all about information.
Here he go ahead and reiterates. Um, the last person who came from outside was before my time. The mage who went mad was one of them. He led a revolt against the Lord of our land, the devil.
Is he part of the problem that he wishes to solve?
No, that mage keeps to himself, for the most part.
So there are two mages who roam this land, one of whom is like the owner of this land, and then the other one is the crazy one that came from outside of it, and only one of them is a problem.
Both are a problem in themselves. One is less of a problem. But as far as the lord of this land, he is practiced in the craft, but that is not the worst thing about him.
May I ask, what is the worst thing?
He seems to have his sights set on my sister.
Is she the one in the letter that we gave you?
Yes.
I see.
Come. And he opens the door into a side room, and you see a drawing room. And the inside of it is... It looks like there was a fight in this room, but all of the debris from the fight has been pushed off to the sides. Now sitting in state is a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers. They must have been beautiful bouquets at once, but they've started to wilt. They're several days old. And the scent of decay is just started.
Is the coffin open or is it closed?
It's closed.
Are
Is
there
there
any
an-
symbols on the coffin?
No, it is simple, plain. Again, on the window there's a holy symbol. As he gestures. My father.
That is.
Yep. He just simply nods.
Sorry for your loss. Mew is just shuffling his tarot deck, just kind of looking at it, just thinking.
How long has he been gone for?
Several days. The people of the town won't come and help us since the lord of the land has taken an interest.
So what do you need taken care of?
I need to get my sister to safety.
Is she in this house?
Yes, she's currently sleeping.
In the middle of
Define safety.
I'm sure you noticed when you came to town. There's no walls here. We're at the foot of for the lord of this land. Stone's throw from his castle.
So get some distance.
There's a town. As far as I can tell, they have not been bothered by vampires or werewolves. Its name is Velaki. Its burgomaster is well known amongst us. I need to get my sister there, but she will not go until my father is laid to rest.
That was going to be my next question, is do you need help with, in the least crude way possible, utmost respect, I bet he was an amazing man, the corpse in the room?
We need to get them to the church.
Why not just the ground?
The church is holy ground. That means that he can't be
A ghost.
resurrected without in any evil way. I have something that I could do to help with this. If you are willing, we can still bring him to the church. I'm sure that we all are amenable to that.
Sure.
But I have some.
As Judas is like kind of raising his hand to say something very similar to what Marlena is now saying, as they're just like, I might be able to help with that too. What?
Yeah. I have learned from that of a spell that will make it so that way he decomposes in a softer way, and also will ensure that no impurities can penetrate his body or his soul. And
A look of-
offering to cast gentle repose.
A look of recognition crosses Judas's face as Judas also recognizes that as the description of gentle repose as one of the spells that he also knows.
If you can do that, I would be in your debt.
It's magic. You've been
Okay.
hesitant about magic, and I need you to understand that it is still magic. I can
It is a
carry this
ritual.
by myself right now.
Yes.
Is there a particular reason why your sister is sleeping at 4 in the afternoon?
The nights have not been easy on us.
I figured maybe it might be smart for one of us to meet her before, if we're going to be her escorts. But if she's resting, I don't want to intrude.
I just thought of it. I have an idea, but it's not for right now.
What does he respond to Ryder stepping forward and making sure he understands that, like, what's happening is going to be magic, but he can get his father there without it?
Yeah, as far as what he motions to Marlena and Judas, what your friends are saying, I have seen the priest cast some holy magics. Of those I am familiar with. And if you are capable of carrying my father's coffin by yourself, then I would appreciate it. However, I would need to wake my sister.
She'd be coming with us to the church.
She will not go anywhere until she sees him laid to rest.
And you're saying that the lord of this land is taking an interest to her?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Read that in the letter.
now I do want to emphasize that we can do both of these things: cast this spell and bring him there. But it is up to you if you want the spell to be done. And obviously, we will wait for her. It takes 10 minutes for this.
Yes, I don't mean to interrupt, but Marlena, might I borrow you before the ritual starts when we meet the lovely sister?
Yes, I was going to suggest that we have me there as well.
Please. Since it is almost that time, I can offer you dinner.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
If you excuse me, her room is straight upstairs. First door on the left.
Is he telling us to go wake her up, or is he going to go wake her up?
He's offering if you guys want to go wake her up. He did imply that she'll be awake soon.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
he
Then
he
we'll-
steps off to gather dinner.
Okay.
Marlena, hold still real quick. And Mew's going to take out his measuring tape and start doing measurements for the horns and things that you have.
Oh, okay.
If the lord of this land has an eye
Oh.
on this young princess, it might be smart.
If you put makeup on me again.
We can put more makeup on you if you enjoyed it. If she doesn't look like herself.
I had a similar plan. However, it was the opposite.
Well, no, I was going to say you guys switch.
Yes. Oh,
It's like the
Yeah.
trap of the parents I once read of.
How many books did you read on guard duty?
I did so much. Oh my god. It's nothing but
That's a
drunk
read a
college
lot.
kids.
There's not a lot to do when you're guarding the college grounds. I'm
I
sure
wouldn't
there's
know.
plenty of reading material for him.
That would explain some of the things I was able to get away with when guards are around.
Hell, I was able to
With
give him
that,
a couple
you
with my
guys
time
do
there.
hear a door open upstairs. As sounds like heeled boots at the top of the stairs.
I think that's our cue. But we can talk about this more in depth with her.
Yes,
And
of
if
course.
you need anybody to look more like anybody else, I have just the tool set for that as well. Just let me know what you want.
I'm so happy I have muscles to carry this cough on my own while you guys do this plan.
I can assist.
Yeah, me
As
as well.
you hear walking down the stairs, you guys look to see a young woman, in her mid 20s, maybe at the oldest. She's tall. She's very striking. She's got auburn hair. You can see she's actually wearing a breastplate, leather pants, heeled boots. She does have a sword at her side as she walks down her. She has a very piercing gaze. As she gets to the bottom of the stairs and sees all of you, and she goes, "Well, it seems that my brother has brought home some strays."
I mean,
Promise
I
we won't
wouldn't
bite.
say that we're strays.
I definitely am.
Dude, it's just like size.
What is her
just-
name? From the
We
note,
never
what was her
got
name? It
Yeah,
was on the note.
her name is Irina. Koyana.
Irina.
Lady Irina, your brother did invite us in. We are here to help you get your father to a place of rest and also get you somewhere safe.
I am Marlena, and she'll kind of like bow like slightly. She'll go, "I'm Marlena, and these are my group mates. I guess that's what we are now." And they can introduce themselves. They're grown men.
Thank you, Marlena.
Marlena, when you look at her, she looks directly at you, and for a moment, you feel kind of like a click, like a sort of kinship, but it doesn't really make any sense. And the moment passes.
She'll like kind of cock her head to the side and then just kind of
And she goes,
shake.
kind of does the same thing,
Yep.
and then goes, and looks to the boys.
I'm Ryder, and I walk up, arm out. I met your brother. He's a pretty chill guy, actually. You know, times are gloomy and tough, and I got him to smile once.
She rolls her eyes at the mention of her brother. "A worry what for no reason."
For
Well.
no reason? Can you really say that?
Not really, but
I like the positive attitude, though.
Judas,
And you-
arms crossed. Judas, arms crossed, just kind of like does one of these. Just like lifts up an arm, or no, a hand, rather, and is just like, Judas, I'm here to help you as well. Do whatever we can.
Mew will deeply bow and take her hand and say, "My name is Mew Chance. We are here to help you any way you can, my lady." And even kiss her hand if she's willing to let him do so.
unlike everybody else that you've encountered, she doesn't bat an eye at any of you.
Are you?
Yeah,
All right.
that's why I was so terse, because I think she doesn't care. I think she
Are you not from around here originally?
How does her
Well,
hand
that would
feel in
imply
mine, by the
that-
way?
Well, that would imply that her brother's not from around here either, and I'm not so sure about that.
I was gonna say, does she look like her brother at all?
She does not.
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
Are there portraits actually in their house? Because we're like in their house. Are there portraits of like them and like the family?
Yeah, so I will hang on one second, kids.
More assets.
None for chat.
Ha! Sorry.
More for me and not for thee.
He.
I'll make a little window for assets soon.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Only if they
plenty
gift
of
us
room.
subs.
If you pay me $1.
So this is Ismark.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
And
Kind of like a blonde Flynn Rider vibes. I like it.
A little bit,
You know,
yeah.
I was thinking.
Wasn't Flynn
pale
Rider
John
blonde?
Smith.
No, he was brunette.
No.
Never mind.
No, he was
Sorry.
brunette. I was thinking of a very pale John Smith from Pocahontas.
this is Irina.
Oh. Wow. My goodness.
Lady. Hello.
My princess.
Yeah, she
I'm glad that one of you heard that, because he had to rearrange his room for a new MIDI controller that he got recently, and now his desk and my desk are essentially against the same wall. So
You should put a window.
we can't do that. What are you talking about?
I mean,
Anyway, so
so
they're
anyway,
very different.
Anyway,
they are very different. And you, as you said, you take
Huh?
her hand. It's slightly cold. And as you look closer to her, you can see she's wearing like a her collar folded up in a scarf. Based on the contents of the letter, it's safe to assume she's probably experiencing blood loss.
Shark Week. Got it.
Worse, it's Bat Week. The vampires are coming out.
God, I hate it when Bat Week happens.
Bat Week.
It's when they go feeding. All they do it one time during the day. They go meow.
Holy shit.
Stealthy, we can get rid of the men. It won't be hard.
I'm so lovable. What are you talking about?
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, so she takes her hand upon you guys telling her that you're going to help bury her father. She does smile. She goes, well, it seems that I've gotten my answer from this, as she pulls out from her pocket the Masters of Stars.
Aha.
I was thinking, I was like, she probably has one.
That
We
was
can
my
ask
partner.
her.
Yes, hang on one second.
So-
you guys.
So basically,
pull
the
this
idea
out.
is, in order to get these cards, we have to help these people, and once we help these people, they'll probably.
Does she have any sort of reaction when I ask if she's from around here?
She kind of starts and goes, well, my father found me by the river Ildris when I was quite young. I have no memory of anything before that.
Okay.
You're muted.
I am?
No,
No, yeah.
I was not.
Oh, you weren't.
But that
Oh, I
means-
would.
That's good
y-
though.
Yeah, your mic did not pick up what you said.
Okay, cool. We go to the dinner table.
You are correct.
I pulled her chair out for her. I beat Mew to it. I see him about to do it, and I'm like,
If you're
no.
gonna do it, Mew's gonna just sit down and have nonchalance.
And with that, I think we're going to an ad break.
We're very close.
Okay, I saw the
How close are we?
4 minutes.
All right. Well, actually, this is where I was gonna go ahead and stop the session because we're coming up on time.
I was wondering about that. Yeah.
So next time, we will start with the dinner table and unraveling the mystery that is Irina.
I want to say that Marlena would absolutely stake claim at sitting next to Irina.
Oh yeah, 100% she'll allow that. Any announcements, my peoples?
Stay tuned for Friday for another episode of The Inquisition. Run by Dippy, who's that way, I think, in the stream layout.
No other way.
Run by Dippy, who's that?
No, it's right because.
Oh no, wait,
flipped.
it was right on stream. That was weird.
Run by
Wait,
that
what?
way. And Stealthy is there. That one's easy to point to.
Yes. We will be doing our best to do an Inquisition episode this Friday. It's been a long time, yes, but we will do our best. And tune in on Monday for another lovely episode of the Dapper D's.
Where we start Dapper Ween.
Dapper Ween 4. This is the 4th Dapper Ween, guys.
Does that mean like Phasmophobia and other like horror-based games, or like?
We haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, we have not made
Maybe.
a single plan.
Yeah. It also.
Actually, I have
something.
I have to message everybody about one big plan for possible Dapper Ween. But besides that,
Yes.
that is the stream schedule.
Yes.
Join into the Discord where the new book club
Yeah.
is Dungeon Crawler
Yeah.
Carl. I highly recommend the audiobook. It has been phenomenal to listen to.
I will get up trigger warnings and the such probably tomorrow. 'Cause I'm
Yes,
tired.
blood, gore, sexual harassment.
And if you want to come back for this game, we'll not be back on the 7th. We'll be back on the 14th.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then
Yes.
outside of that, these two lovely people, Brett and Bright, stream on their own accord as well. So make sure you go check out their socials underneath their names.
Which you need to send me if you want me to put that in the YouTube description.
Yeah, wife. When did you change your name?
Yeah, so I was gonna offline that. I did it literally midstream. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, did you?
I did.
I have to remake the layout?
Let's put a wrap on this. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been lovely. Tune in 2 weeks from now for another episode of Strahd and Coffee Chapter 2, Stealthy.
Take us out.
Thank you for running an awesome game.
You're welcome.
And as always, until next time, your adventure matters, but roll for your initiative. Bye-bye.
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 Bye.
Oh, shit, wait, that's me. Keep
That's
playing.
Yeah, it
You,
is
bud.
you. Yeah, that's
I don't
usually me.
have
It's
a-
not me. It's you.
I don't have a stream end.